this new podcast. I am Brayden and our guest Ben Barber today.
Hey everybody.
Today we are doing an advice cast. This is a series we will be doing. This is a Ben and Brayden in the late morning, but this is a new series we're doing about just giving advice to random people who need it.
Yes, so we asked people for advice,
Yep.
specifically from a 10-year-old.
Yep.
We said, what advice would you want from a 10-year-old? And so if you have questions, you can ask. But Brayden, I'm merely your producer here. You're going to give all of the advice today, okay?
Yep. You're going to be asking
I'm going to be asking the questions from the viewers.
Yep.
And
then
the
if
people
you
that we
guys have
polled,
any questions.
and the people that we polled beforehand, and then you're going to give the answers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So our first question, are you ready?
Yep.
And by the way, just want to clarify, you're completely unqualified to give this advice, but then again, you're also a 10-year-old, so you're the perfect person to give this advice.
So don't trust me completely, but if it sounds reasonable, have it be reasonable.
Sounds good. First question somebody asked of a 10-year-old, how do I convince my boss to let us have recess at work?
All right, so here's the thing. Recess at work is kind of childish. I'm going into middle school. I'm sad that I don't get recess, but I get it. I'm growing up.
Oh yeah, this is your last year for recess.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm sad, but there's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah.
If you want a break, use your lunch break and just don't have lunch.
Okay.
So that's my advice for you.
So your advice to this person is skip lunch and
eat a healthy breakfast.
Go outside and play.
No, don't go outside. Just go on your phone.
Oh, but that's not recess. Is that what kids do at recess these days?
No.
You just go on your phone?
They're not going to let you go outside.
What if you tried to convince your boss to put a Gaga pit in at work?
That'd be fun. But I don't see how that would work unless you're a toy company.
Okay, so your advice...
I'm sorry, though.
That's scary, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a person outside doing work right
outside the window, yeah.
It's very weird.
Okay, so your advice for how do I convince my boss to let us have recess at work is give up that dream. It's not going to happen.
Not really, but kind of.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. What should I do if my best friend turns out to be a robot?
Yo, who doesn't love robots? Robots. They're cool.
It's getting more and more of a possibility that would be the case.
Yeah.
Especially if you if you have friends online, they could be AI.
Yeah. If you're uncomfortable with it, I'd say just report to a teacher, report to an adult. If not, just have them be a robot. Let them live, even though they're technically not living. But robots are probably good at video games. They'll probably help you.
Probably. That's a good point. That is a good point.
So that's the robot question.
All right. Well, luckily we got a lot of these from people before we started.
How many? I don't even remember.
Is it... Oh, God. I think there's 15, 20.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Is it better to have one superpower or 5 kind of okay powers?
It depends on what powers they are. If it's flying as your one power, I'd say just take that.
What are kind of okay powers? You mentioned one earlier. What, seeing people's thoughts?
Yeah, because what if they don't think good about you?
I think that would drive you crazy if you could hear people's thoughts all the time.
Yeah, that's why I think one would be okay. Because what if it's random?
Yeah.
I'd just say
what if the
one.
random power? What if the 5? Well, you said earlier,
just take one.
Somebody asked you about superpowers earlier, and you said the ability to fall asleep on command.
Yeah,
that's
a good one.
That's an okay.
That's
power.
an okay. Power.
That's an okay power. What would be another okay power?
Being indestructible would be okay.
No, that would be a superpower. You're indestructible?
It'd be okay because dude, you'd never die.
That's not a superpower to you.
No,
That's
because
only okay. That's only an
you'd
okay
watch-
power.
you'd watch every person you love pass, and you'd never die. So how is that good?
That's a fair assessment. That, I got to be honest, that's a fair assessment. Any other okay powers you can think of?
No, not really.
I would take an okay power, never having to go to the bathroom.
That's
an okay power.
Okay power.
I would take that. I think I would choose 5 okay powers over 1 superpower. If I could pick the powers.
Yeah,
If I could pick the 5 okay powers, I would pick 5 okay powers.
Yeah, I'd pick one though. One superpower.
1 superpower? Okay, what would that superpower be?
I don't know, dude. That's
Flying?
not the question.
Okay, yeah, fair. Fair. How do you know when you've officially become a grown-up?
You stop acting childish, and you don't want your boss to give you extra recess. As in the first question.
Just calling out the first person. Who wait, okay, so how you know when you've officially become a grown-up is you stop acting childish.
Yeah.
So am I not a grown-up?
You're not.
I'm not a grown-up.
Jackie isn't a grown up.
She's not? Is mom
Sleep-
is your mom a grown-up?
Yes.
Your mom is a grown-up.
Yes.
She has stopped acting childish.
Yes.
Is Dave a grown-up?
Yeah.
Is your
Kinda.
dad a grown-up?
Yeah. I think.
But I'm not a grown-up.
No.
Why? Is it because I do the cat voice?
Yeah.
The best part of my day. It's a great voice. Anyway,
You do that every sleepover, dude.
I do it every night, whether it's not.
If I'm not there, if Mystic's not there, you do it.
We do it every night. Yeah, we do it every night. Did I
That's
tell
so
you about?
stupid.
I never told you about all of the additional characters. Now have I?
All right, next question.
Okay. If I eat cake for breakfast every day, is that a good life choice?
No, because you'll become big and you'll die with cake in your stomach.
Okay.
Also, it's just it will get you sick.
Hold on. I'm gonna cross that off my to-do list for tomorrow. Buy cake for breakfast. Hey, you stop that.
What?
You stop that. All right. How would I make friends with a dragon who is very shy? How would you make friends with a dragon who's very shy?
Ride him.
Ride the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you make friends with a person who's very shy?
I don't know.
Don't answer the same thing there.
All right, next question.
Should I text back with an emoji or a GIF if I like someone?
What does that mean?
You text. I know you text. You text me all the time.
Yeah, but like, what does that mean?
Okay, so if you like
Oh,
someone,
GIF, 100% GIF. Because like, GIFs, there's so many emotions,
Yeah.
emojis, but like GIFs, if
Yep.
you depends on what's happening. If you're like embarrassed about something and you don't want them to tell anyone, you do the "Oh God, no, please no, oh God, no." If you are laughing, if you're begging,
The Michael Scott. Oh God, please
yeah,
no. Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
If you're begging someone, do the cat like this with the please above the
Yep.
please, please,
Yep.
please. So I'd say GIF because it has like any emotion,
Yeah.
like anything,
I
and
agree.
different types.
I
Like,
think
you don't want to talk. Just do the what's his name? Simpson backing into the bush.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, Homer.
I think I've gotten a couple girlfriends because of my strong gift game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
You're good at sending gifts in the right moment.
I am though, right? Like I
Yeah.
am very good at sending
Yeah.
the right gifts.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got a certain Riz.
No,
No.
just shut up. Shut up.
What do you do if your little brother? What do you do if your little brother won't stop copying you, even in your dreams?
Oh God. You know it's a fever dream then. Look around, see if there's like Taylor Swift or something.
Oh my God! Can you imagine that?
Tell
If
your
you're-
parents, and your parents will say, he just wants to be just like you because you're awesome.
You can't be mad at somebody for dream them, though, right?
Yeah. But, like, that's so stupid.
That's so silly.
Next.
That's so silly. I wish this was the
Oh,
daily
yeah.
morning show that I did. This is my favorite thing.
Wait, check if anyone has questions that they made.
Has anyone else? No questions yet.
Alright.
How do I tell my cat that I love her without looking weird?
Use the Paw Talk app.
What?
There's like a Paw Talk app where you speak into the thing and it turns into cat language.
What is the Paw Talk app?
It's like an app that you can say something and it turns into cat language.
Is that
or
real?
Dog language.
That's
yeah.
a real thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it's super accurate, but
they're lowering the thing now.
hi.
Yeah, try to get them to wave to you.
Yo, dude. Hi. 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 Hi.
Do you think this building needed to get painted?
No.
Oh, come on. I think it needed to get painted.
It worked.
He waved?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, next question.
All right. Is it okay to still have a favorite stuffed animal when you're 40?
Yeah. Dude, you should see my bed.
I have.
No, I'm talking about the people that are watching this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my god, I have so many stuffies. I will live with them for the rest of my life.
You do.
That's
you have.
fine.
You have like a full.
I have probably the length of this entire wall of stuffies.
Yeah.
If I stand them next to each other.
Yeah.
Probably the long wall.
Should we try to interview the?
No.
Should we try to interview them? Stick a
No.
microphone out the window.
Should we? Open the window. How is painting?
Oh my god. Does the headset reach over there? If you were to.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You don't want to open the window
It's
and ask.
weird.
Okay.
It's creepy.
All right. They're nice
They're just-
guys.
Yeah, they're just trying to do their job though.
So are we. We're reporters.
I don't get money for this.
You get free pizza.
All right, next question.
How many books do I have to read before I become a genius?
It's not how many books you read. It's how you think about yourself and how you how you're born. Albert Einstein was born a genius. Benjamin Franklin was born a genius.
Benjamin Barber was born a genius.
Benjamin Barker was born a genius.
Benjamin Barker was Sweeney Todd.
I know. He was not born a genius, and neither were you.
Hey,
I'm not wrong.
you're not
All
right either.
This next one, the one after this, we're on School and Learning right now. The after this is random.
What what is the easiest way to remember where I parked my car?
How is this in School and Learning?
I don't know. What's the easiest way to remember where I parked my car?
Use a Find My, use a little tracker, those Apple trackers.
Yep.
Put one of those in your console in your car, and try and find it with that.
Love it. Love it. Can you teach me how to do new math without my brain melting? You're very good at math.
You sound like an old 80s person, whoever said that.
An old 80s...
New math? New math?
Yeah, you have new math.
Do I?
Yeah, the math that you do in school is not the same as the math that we did in school.
Can you teach? Honestly, this isn't an advice thing, so I can't really help you with that. Sorry.
Okay, fair. How do I pass a spelling test when half the words sound fake?
You do your best. That's happened to me.
Okay.
When I was in first grade, we had a spelling test, and one of the words was giraffe, and I didn't even know what a giraffe was, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair. Can you spell giraffe now?
GIRIFFEE. That's wrong, I know it. That's a hard word to spell.
Honestly, I don't know if that's correct or not correct because I don't know how to spell giraffe.
Is this the final one in school and learning?
What's that?
If I write my entire report in emojis, will my teacher still give me an A?
I would, if I was the
wouldn't
teacher,
do that.
if I was the teacher,
But-
I would give you an A for trying to write an entire
And-
report in emojis.
And that's smart if you can do that. So I think they should. And if they don't, fire them.
I have a new challenge for us.
All right, next question.
Hold on.
No,
I have a new
no.
challenge for us as friends.
Someone help me.
I have a new challenge for us as friends. We should only text each other using emojis and try to tell each other stories.
Oh my god. Didn't we try that once? We tried that
We definitely
once.
try. I mean, we've probably tried.
We're
a lot.
idiots. But we did that with GIFs.
All right, these are the last 5 questions, and then we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna do a pizza review.
All right.
How do I get my dog to stop judging my dance moves?
Get better at dancing.
Wait, that's the goal?
Dude, your dog is judging you. How bad can you be?
Oh my god. Oh jeez. How do I stop my dog from judging my dance?
All right. I think we might need to take the faint break.
Hold on. If I accidentally invent time travel, should I tell anyone?
No. And delete it.
Uh,
Time travel back to when it wasn't a thing.
which is more powerful? Just hold on. Your advice is to time travel back before you invented time travel and just destroy it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the correct number of pizza slices to eat in one sitting?
3.
For the first course, and then another 3, and then another. All right. Which is more powerful, a unicorn or a platypus with an attitude?
A platypus with an attitude.
When I was your age, a duck-billed platypus, was my favorite animal.
All right, next.
All right, fine. Last question. How do I politely
No, 2 more.
No, because I already asked the pizza slices one.
Oh, yeah.
How do I politely tell someone they have a giant spaghetti noodle on their face?
Say, if it's on their nose, say, you got a little mustache.
All right. Well, that has been Ask Advice from a 10-year-old. So.
And we will be back in probably about 15 minutes with a pizza review.
Yes, we will be right back with a pizza review. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank
we
you
will
for
put
watching.
you on the geese or the ducks or whatever it is.
We'll just do a new stream.
All right. No, let's put them on the geese.
Okay, we'll put you on the geese, and we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll
Goodbye.
be back. Wait, where is the geese? I don't think the geese exist anymore. Oh, it's
Goats. It's goats.
Goats. All right,
Goodbye.
cool. Bye for now.
For now.
For now. Oh, it's feeding them.
Open. Hello, everybody. We are back with our pizza review. Today, we are doing Pizza Place, and we are also doing chip review. But chip review was not on the plan. I just decided to add it. So we are basing this pizza off out of 10. Oh, Ben's here too.
Hey guys.
Ben's here too. Ugh. We are basing it off of size, tastiness, and what was the other thing, Ben?
I don't know. But it's great.
Yes, size
they gave us the slices in one box, which makes sense. So you have
it's ginormous.
It is ginormous. It's the size of 2 slices.
Yeah.
Really, truly.
So we're for size, I'm rating it 8.
An 8? Why?
Yeah, because I've seen pizza bigger.
Okay. I'm gonna rate it a 10 because it's the biggest slice in town.
Actually, Vitrano's is.
Vitrano's is longer, but it's not wider.
Yeah, but it has more pizza on it. All right, whatever. So I'm gonna let it cool down before I do tastiness. And
Shout out to Xavier, whoever Xavier is.
Yep, I have a Coke that says my name on it. Actually,
where? At your
house?
At
my dad's house. I have a Barks root beer, and today we are also testing our Deep River chips. Deep River chips. All right. Ben, before you take a bite out of that pizza.
Yeah.
Deep River chips. Let's go. Open it up.
Okay.
Let's see. If they are crumpled, I'm not giving it that good of a rating for crumpledness. Ooh. They're looking good.
They are. They're
Wait,
looking.
zoom me in.
They're looking fantastic.
Wait, zoom me in.
Hold on.
You like 3 and 1 here in this one.
All right, that's as close as I can get for you.
But here we have this. We have this monstrosity that looks like a taco. So I'm thinking for size-wise, they're about a 9. Yeah. This is some pretty good chips. And tastiness?
Yeah. Yeah, I love Deep River chips. They're great. They're kettle cooked chips.
Yeah.
They're really awesome. You can get them a lot of places. I mean, obviously you can get them at Pizza Place.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
My rating's a 19 out of 20 here.
Ooh. We have some darker ones in this bag.
Yep. Some little burnt, but they're still good.
I think that's great. I like that. All right. You haven't tried your pizza yet.
I know. I said we were going to do Deep River while that was cooling down.
Good call. The slices of these slices are like, they're 2 slices of, it's a quarter of a pizza. So they're really 2 slices.
Yeah.
Which make them a little hard to. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna fold mine. It's great. I'm a huge fan of Pizza Place.
Does anyone know the rhyme about the banana?
What's the rhyme about the banana?
First the middle with the peel, grow as tall as Shaq O'Neal. So start with the middle and eat the peel. And you grow as tall as Shaq O'Neal.
I don't think I'd want to be that tall.
Ooh, someone gave us a heart. Who gave us a heart?
Melissa Wheeler. Hello, Melissa.
Who is watching right now? Or what are they watching on? What platform?
Facebook and Twitch.
Nice. And we all know how Barks root beer tastes.
Delicious.
Makes you cry sometimes. It's just so good. It's the bubbles that are making me cry. But it's still really good. Alright.
I accidentally had a regular soda the other day.
Ugh.
You're drinking a regular soda right
I
now.
know. My dad doesn't let me have regular Coke.
Good.
He only lets me have Coke Zero, but it has too much caffeine. So he says, now you're banned from Coke Zero. I don't know, dude.
Okay, but you should also be banned from Coke at that point, right?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, pizza time.
Hold on. I gotta fix your camera. Okay, go ahead. Listen to that crunch. Did you get some of the? No, you didn't. That was just all the front. That crunch was incredible.
We're tasting it on crunchiness too.
All right, what'd you think?
10 out of 10 crunch. That was good crunch. 8 out of 10 tastiness. And 9 out of 10 size. So, Ben, do the math.
That's a 26.
All right.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 size because I think it's the biggest one in Westerly. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 on taste. And the middle of mine was floppy and not crunchy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
ASMR.
I'm gonna give it a 28 out of 30. It's very good.
First, the middle of the crust. That's a pizza you can trust.
Where do you get these?
Henry Danger. Or the Henry Danger knockoff show, Danger Force.
What's the knockoff show or spinoff?
Spinoff.
What pizza place should we do next?
Vaginos. How is everyone doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? Thanks for the info.
Pat texted me and said, "What is airing right now?" I was like, "Where?" He said 3-2-1. I was like, "I don't know. Not 3-2-1."
Better. Seriously, if you guys like this, I could make my own YouTube channel of this. Me and Ben would we'll do pizza reviews and advice. If you want to see more of this, tell us.
Yeah, leave it in the comments.
So good.
School is ending.
Yeah. And then more school.
Brayden, we haven't spent a ton of time together over the last year.
No, it's been a while.
I would say The least we've seen each other in a year ever in your entire life? This past year?
Oh, actually, that was the first 2 years of my life.
No. Maybe the first year when you were a baby.
Yeah.
Definitely not year 2.
No, that's when I moved in with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
ASMR time.
So, Brayden,
Yeah.
what do you want to do when you grow up?
Actor.
You want to be an actor?
Mhm.
Nice.
Flower.
You know what I realized the other day?
What?
The time from when you moved in with me as a little kid to now is longer than the time from now until you graduate high school.
Yeah,
That's scary.
that's really weird. I'm graduating high school in 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I'm halfway.
Yeah.
I'm like exactly halfway.
Yeah. What was your favorite grade so far?
Second.
Why?
I don't know. Give me that tripod. Give me that phone.
What are you doing?
We should add this angle on StreamYard.
You should add what?
I should put StreamYard on this and add an angle of me from here.
Oh my god.
Now add the angle.
It'll mess up the sound.
Then you'll mute it.
No, it won't. It won't mute on a phone. Why wouldn't you just use your iPad at that point?
Because this is a tripod.
Fair.
StreamYard.
You know what we should do?
What are cookies?
You know what we should do?
What are cookies?
They're little like sweet things that you eat.
Oh my god, Ben. Except all cookies. Check email.
Brayden, do you want to go actually drive around with the phone and the tripod and make some stuff?
Right now.
Buddy,
What?
do you want to drive around with the phone and the tripod and make some stuff?
Yes.
Okay, sign off.
Hold on. No, hold on. I'm entering the studio.
You're entering this studio?
Mhm.
How did you find it?
Don't worry about it.
This is riveting stuff.
Okay, now I am able to join. Let's see. Hold up. Let me join the studio.
Turn it down.
Done. Alright, now.
Turn the video on.
Hold up. I don't know why this one is. Alright, it should be working, but it isn't. It says your browser has blocked it, but I made it unblock it.
And then did you hit start camera? Let me see it.
Hold on, let me retry it. I'm just gonna exit and join back in.
Good call.
It says join without mic and cam. Hold on. So I went to that. I went to that. I did that. Alright. Here, you try. Go ahead.
I'm so, oh my god, stop. Stop touching the mic.
Oopsie daisy. We're having some technical difficulties. Who likes this music? You dance like this, your dog won't judge your dance moves. Oh, we got a comment. What's up?
Nope, nobody.
What?
Okay.
What does that say?
It's just gibberish from Twitch. Well, you're not in Safari, you're in Chrome.
Oh, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Just a minute, a second.
Can I be real a second?
Yeah, you got it. and guns and chips instead of van and chips. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. In this world, Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to sex me, someone else we need. I
Oh,
know
no.
Hamilton. Turn the volume off. Hamilton, so he knows what to do in adventure. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. All right. Now, ask me some questions.
I'm in a Brayden sandwich. I'm the cheese!
Oh, dang. You really said that. Wow. All right.
All right, should we do a little bit more advice and then get out of here?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Super silly. Can't believe we found these so fast.
If I forget to ride a bike, should I call a bike doctor?
What?
If I forget how to ride a bike, should I call a bike doctor?
No.
Okay.
Call a friend.
What do I do?
Or therapy, because that's a weird question.
What do I do if my refrigerator starts talking to me?
Go to therapy because you're hallucinating.
Fair. Should I wear a cape to an important business meeting?
No.
That's pretty straightforward. How do I stop my socks from disappearing in the dryer?
You don't. It's the sock monster, dude. You can't escape him.
Also fair. If I train really hard, can I become a professional pillow fighter?
Yes. I've given up because I've tried it.
Dude, I was the best pillow fighter, though.
Fine, fight me.
No.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
He's a butt.
You're
He's
too
a
old.
bozo.
You're too old. You're
He's a
too
bozo.
powerful now.
He's a bozo.
How do I know if my fish are happy?
They're not floating. What? I'm not wrong.
No, you're not. If you could only eat one color of food forever, which color would it be?
I don't know.
Okay. Can a pickle be friends with a peanut butter sandwich?
I hope not.
How do I convince the world that naps are for adults too? Actually,
Naps are for adults, period.
yeah, adults nap. I think more than, I mean, not toddlers and babies, but what's the best emoji to end a very serious email with?
I feel like the best one you should do is definitely go mad, angry, swearing.
Should I start a TikTok channel for my? Should I start a TikTok dance channel for my cat?
Yes, that came from Jackie, didn't it?
Is it better to be kind or to be right when arguing with a squirrel?
To be right, because it's a squirrel. What are they gonna do to you?
Mr. Arthur. Let's see here. Is it okay to use AI to do my homework about AI?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about AI, so you can use AI. Whoa.
Should I let my robot vacuum go on vacation?
No. Then you won't get anything done.
True. If a giraffe, Giraffe,
I was right.
you were. If a giraffe asked me to braid its neck hair, should I say yes?
No. That's a lot of neck hair.
How do I politely ask a seagull not to steal my French fries?
You're wrong.
If I see a squirrel with sunglasses, should I take a picture of him or give him his privacy?
Give him his privacy.
What's the best way to train a snail to run faster?
They don't do that, dude.
Can a goldfish learn math if it really tries?
I don't think so.
How many jump ropes should I own to be cool?
None, dude. If you can't jump rope, none.
What if you can jump rope?
One.
Okay. What do I do if my favorite pen runs out of ink during a very important doodle?
Oh no.
I think we've all been there.
We've all been there. I think you just scream into a pillow and say, I'm done doodling.
If I accidentally invent a new word, how do I get it in the dictionary?
You go to the dictionary.
Is it okay to wear pajamas to a wedding?
No.
Oh,
That's
it'll
plain disrespectful.
It'll be okay to wear pajamas to my wedding. Let me tell you that right now. It'll be encouraged.
I will not do it. That's plain disrespectful.
To my wedding?
Yes.
You'll have to.
No.
No, because Jackie will
That's
be in bed
disrespectful.
for it. She'll be sleeping.
Not if Vicente shows up.
Hey.
That was well constructed.
That's a good joke.
No one's gonna get it.
Nor should they. That is that's an inside joke. That's over. Like, I know that we fictionalized this person, but there is a real person out there with that name.
I know.
Should I open a lemonade stand for adults with fancy cups?
No.
Actually,
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I thought you would have
Go
said
ahead,
yes to
man.
that. All right, that's it.
All right. I think it's time to go because I'm kind of freaked out on what's the next question. So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
bye for now.
bye for now.